Hi, and welcome back to Kid Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you with no contact in mind. Somebody, I think, got pulled away or got distracted by, maybe even just like lost their phone. There's something here significant that has prevented their communication, but with message of concern, I feel like they're about to let you know what actually happened. So this no contact feels like it's about to end, right? Hi there, Hermit. Hello there, Miss Peggy. How are we doing? Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. We're going to dig in a little bit further with the Golden Normand. We have the Fox. I have watched the show Fleabag now, which is horrendously offensive and hilarious all at once. So foxes mean something different to me now, which is amusing. Feel free to comment if you know what I'm talking about. They did, didn't they? So we have number 14, the fox, and then we also have number 26, which is the book. This talks about secrets. Yeah. Somebody's been sneaking around, avoiding communication because they wanted to see how something actually ended up. So this person has maybe a little bit of. I watch I Love Lucy, so I'm sorry. I really hope this doesn't offend anyone, but some explaining to do. Like, where have you been? What have you been up to? Why did you disappear? And I think this person's real nervous about explaining what was actually going on. Four of C, which would be the Four of Cups in the reverse, 10 of Earth in the reverse, and the Four of Sky in the reverse. They're nervous about questions. Once I tell you what happened, you're going to ask me a bunch of questions, and I don't think it's going to go well for me. So they might be kind of choosing a little bit of like loneliness right now. Like, I don't know if I really want to tell you all of the details. I'm probably going to have to eventually, but they're nervous. Eight of Sky, which is the Eight of Swords in the reverse. I do like to see this particular card in the reverse because it talks about limitations being lifted or restrictions being eliminated. And then we have the Priest in the reverse. Less excited about that. This is like somebody Houdiniing their way out of a like straitjacket. Somebody was stuck and they have figured out a way to get out of this position, but it was an unconventional approach. And I really don't like that combo. To be honest, it kind of feels to me like whoever I'm reading for, you are dealing with somebody that's a little bit shady. Maybe doesn't have the best connections. Maybe grew up around crime, but we've got the demon cat after the priest in the reverse. Okay, that's a hell of a pair, and I chose that word on purpose. Kind of feels like somebody got out of a difficult position by reaching out to their mobster boss uncle. Like, I did something maybe I shouldn't have, but hey, it got me out of a tough spot. Yeah, good. No, okay. So we have the Sky Tom, which would be the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Two of Sky in the reverse. Two of Swords in the reverse. More air energy. We might have Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra at the center of the reading here. 9 of Sky in the reverse. Okay, so This is, I did something impulsively. I probably should have thought about it a little bit more, but I already made the decision. I already signed the contract. I already agreed to do what I was supposed to do. I don't know. So they're kind of freaking out right now. The Priestess in the reverse. 3 of Fire. I love this picture. Look at that cute little goober. I love it. And the Sea Kitten in the reverse. This is like somebody who signs a contract in the music industry without having listened to anybody talk about how many different ways they screw you out of your own money in those kinds of contracts. I feel like somebody got backed into a corner and now they have to do whatever somebody says. Now they have to basically, can I say that? Be somebody's bitch. Thank you. You helped me get out of a difficult time. Now, what do I have to do for you? Did I say hello to Eric? Hello, Eric. Let's see what else we have for you. We're going to go with the, feels like the Masonic Tarot is the right call for this particular reading. Let's see what else we get for you guys. Here's that Page of Cups again. Same card as this in the upright, though, with the 5 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. I think somebody convinced themselves this was the right path because it felt like the only one that was available to them. But it's like working with Rumpelstiltskin. You know, like, what kind of ridiculous cost is this magic going to come with? I do like that the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. I really did expect it more so in the reverse. However, I think this is saying there was a path that this person could have taken that they have been sabotaged away from, right? There was a better option. It might have just been taking your licks, or like, I don't even know what that really means. Might have been like actually dealing with the punishment for whatever this person did instead of trying to like get out of it by their connections. Because now they owe somebody. We have the Devil, 2 of Pentacles or 2 of Mallets, and the 5 of Pentacles or 5 of Mallets. So yes, things might have been rebalanced. Things might be okay. Maybe a debt was forgiven. Maybe a fee was eradicated. But there's still a sense of debt. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I maybe don't owe for a speeding ticket. I maybe don't owe for a theft that I committed. But I owe you. And I don't know what I owe you. King of Mallets, which is the King of Pentacles. Ace of Chalices in the reverse. 4 of Mallets, which is the 4 of Pentacles. For many of you, this person who has made this decision has done so at the cost of a love. It's like I'm watching, I don't know, like a movie from the 80s. Hi there, Anthony. Hello to Margot. How we doing? Where it's kind of like cheesy and predictable, you know? I can make this choice and it makes my life easier, but I'm ignorant of the consequences it would have in terms of how somebody views me. They potentially lose the love of their life because what they were willing to do to get out of this situation is lame, amoral. There's somebody here who's very used to getting their way. Somebody who rules with an iron fist. Is that the saying? Nine of Swords, Empress, the world. But this devil feels threatened. Whoever this person is that was able to use their connections to save somebody from some issue, they feel threatened and they don't want anybody to really know about that, but they do feel threatened. They have issues sleeping at night, or they have questions that repeat over and over again for them. And that question is, can I go up against this Empress? We have the Empress and the World. The World is clarifying the Five of Pentacles or the Five of Mallets. And I feel like this is to say, with all the riches in the world, would you still be content if you had to lose the one thing that meant the most to you? Should I say that again? I feel like this person has basically got to decide between financial and romantic connection. Like they can't really have both. Maybe they can, but they don't feel like they can. So we have the World. There's something here that comes to an end. Dun, dun, dun. That was such a cliffhanger. All right, let's see. This is... Peggy, I just have to point out the little coffin that you gave me. I love it. This is the classic tarot. I like to call them the noisy cards. Because they're really noisy. But they have really cool imagery as well. Judgment, Six of Pentacles, Strength and the reverse. So this, what feels like masculine energy, has to decide. And they are getting intuitive messages on what the fair thing to do is. But there is a sense of insecurity or weakness here. They may be going up against somebody that they don't really feel like in general they have a great track record against, or maybe they just don't feel like this person plays fair. So it's just kind of like, yeah, justice in the reverse. Literally, as I'm saying, I don't think they play fair. So somebody feels stuck. But I do feel like this person understands that there's no changing this person, this devil, demon cat individual who has connections and made something happen here. They will always create instability in order to make this person feel like they need this connection in order to stay safe or sane or whatever. So I think this is the beginning of the end for this partnership or whatever it is, because we have this King of Pentacles realizing that the devil that they're dealing with, this is somebody who will always create instability in order to try to control the people around them. So if I'm always going to have to deal with instability and difficulty, then what kind of peace can you actually offer me, right? We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse, Six of Wands in the reverse, 6 on 6, by the way. Nine of Cups in the reverse. So because of some sort of failure here or some breakdown, we have somebody very moody, throwing things around, perhaps hurling insults at the very least, feeling like they haven't achieved what they wanted to achieve. But part of the reason this person doesn't achieve what they want to achieve is because they're trying to do it through controlling others. The universe doesn't really like that about them. So That's why you're coming out as the devil, right? You're trying to control people. The moon in the reverse. That was very graceful of me, don't you think? The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Nine of Wands in the reverse. At some point, we have somebody throwing their hands up in the air saying, I give up. I can't do anything right. I can't do it the way you want me to, or I can't be who you want me to be. I'm not like a puppet. I'm not like a robot. I can't do this. So I feel like once the curtain has been pulled back and somebody sees that this double energy is really just all about creating some instability so they can control people, this person doesn't want to be like dealing with anybody that wants to control them. So it's like, well, then fuck you too then, right? What if I just don't play? What if I just don't do what you want me to do and I let go of all of it, right? Like, I don't know if you've ever had a moment in your life where somebody was so certain that they could control your actions, they could predict you, blah, 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 they could manipulate you. And then you had this moment where you could just throw it back in their face and say, actually, keep it. Do whatever you want. I don't care. I don't care what you do with this. I don't care what you do with that. I don't care if I ever talk to you again. I wipe my hands clean of you. It is one of the most empowering things you can do in your life. And I feel like that's what we have here is somebody being like, look, you can take your dumb shit and shove it. Like, I probably shouldn't say that. I'm trying so hard not to swear on this channel, but you guys, this is just who I am. So we have somebody that's like, what if I'm just not going to play your games anymore? What then? You got a game plan now? Oh, you don't? Okay. Like, I feel like calling out Doja Cat is great because, like, the vibe that I'm getting is totally that, where it's just kind of like, oh, I'm gonna fuck with you. Like, I'm like, you think you can mess with my life? Just watch. I can get creative with it. Like, can't catch me. All right, so we have number 42 and number 8, Meadow and Blood Moon. We had the moon just come out in the reverse. Completion, 10 and 10. Remember me talking about that? Wait, that was the other reading. Don't hate me. Meadow has completion, success, blessings, positivity, and gratitude. So somebody has already achieved some level of success here, right? So that maybe gets them to be a little bit more bold. Hello there, Sally. How are you doing? Thank you, Hermit. Under Blood Moon, we have illusion, uncertainty, confusion, secrets, egotism, and narcissism. That's our double energy. Yeah. Look, you can do whatever you want to try to control the situation, but at the end of the day, I could have success on my own. I don't need you. I can do something different. Whatever it is, this is like a watch me. You know? Like, you have underestimated me, and that's not going to go well for you. Exactly. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, we have a lot of references to dark energy. So I do feel like this person that has come out as the devil struggles with positivity or reinforcing good intentions, things like that. This would be somebody that is like constantly playing the devil's advocate or constantly like picking at people, right? 37, shadow, wholeness, integration, repressed emotions, and mystery. Number 28, flight, opportunity, prosperity, new venture, don't wait. I can literally feel somebody saying, you're my past. It was great. We had a great run, but like, you don't get to do this anymore. I'm moving on up. I'm going to do things my own way, right? All right, Tiana, you might have to actually like share this reading on like Doja's page or something. Just let her know, like, my girl Carmen's reading for you. What's up? She called it. All right, let's get just a few more. This is the Zodiac fortune telling card. Very good luck in store for you. Start living your own life. That probably could have been the title. That's this one up here. And be careful of a blonde you know. It's always the blondes, you guys. I'm just kidding. I don't think there's actually a be careful of the brunette you know in this deck. So my apologies to the blondes. I didn't create the cards and I love you anyways. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you all enjoyed the reading. A little bit of a weird one, but I like it. Thank you for the likes and subscribes, and I will see you on the next reading.